Customer and beneficial owner identification and verification of the identity. Principles and procedures for customer identification and verification. Effective money laundering terrorist financing, MLFT, risk management relies on robust, know your customer, KYC, practices and risk-based customer due diligence, CDD. According to Cabinet Resolution No. 58 of 2020 regulating the beneficial owner procedures, the UBO resolution, financial institutions, FIs, are required to identify and verify the identity of customers, including beneficial owners, beneficiaries, and controlling persons, whether they are natural persons, legal persons, or legal arrangements. The following outlines the core components and procedures for customer identification and verification. 1. Identification and verification requirements. Scope. Identification and verification must apply to all customers, including beneficial owners, beneficiaries, and controlling persons, whether permanent clients or walk-ins. Methods. Verification should be based on documents, data, or information from reliable and independent sources. 2. Core components of identification. Personal data. For natural persons, name, passport or identity card number, country of issuance, date of issuance and expiry, nationality, date and place of birth. For legal persons, date and place of establishment or incorporation. Principal address. For natural persons, evidence of permanent residential address. For legal persons or arrangements, registered address. 3. Risk-based approach to CDD. Risk classification. The timing, extent, and methods of identification and verification depend on the type of customer and the level of risk involved. CDD types. Apply standard CDD, enhanced due diligence, EDD, or simplified due diligence, SDD, based on the customer's risk profile. 4 guiding principles for natural persons. Verification documents. Use original, official documents for verification whenever possible. If not feasible, use additional documents or information from independent sources. For UAE ID cards, licensed FIs must use the Federal Authority for Identity and Citizenship's online validation gateway. Alternative verification. Consider digital identification systems that meet technological and governance standards for reliability. Reference FATF guidance on digital identity for assessing digital ID systems. Foreign nationals. Use identification documents legally valid in the relevant jurisdictions and validate their authenticity, especially for high-risk factors. Methods include consulting foreign embassies or consulates. Using commercially available applications to validate MRZs or biometric data. Address verification. Acceptable documents include utility bills, government-issued documents, property agreements, and financial statements. For individuals without standard documentation, use alternative evidence such as state benefits or letters from reputable institutions. 5 guiding principles for legal persons and legal arrangements. Verification of authorized persons. Identify and verify persons legally empowered to act or transact on behalf of the customer, including signatories or authorized users, legal guardians or representatives, attorneys, liquidators, or official receivers. Authorization documents. Acceptable documents include legal power of attorney, board resolutions or official registry documents, court orders or official decisions, certification procedures. Certify customer identification and address documentation through FE employees or reputable third parties. Consider apostille certification for documents from Hague Convention countries. 6. Review and verification processes. 4 Eyes Principle. Implement a 4 Eyes principle for verifying customer identification and CDD information. This involves review by at least 2 individuals to ensure accuracy.